Welcome back, Smart Contract Maxis. In the last video, we built our ERC20 stablecoin smart contract. We tested it and we deployed it on Rootstock network. In this video, I will show you how to interact with your smart contract, deployed smart contract using Foundry's cast command line and right inside your terminal. So let's get started and let's first understand what we did in last video, and we will go through entire contracts, and we will learn how to interact with your deployed smart contracts. So in last video, what we did, we built this smart contract where we use OpenZeppelin libraries to create our smart contract. This is our contract name, which is ERC20 and ownable, where we initialize a constructor. We called constructor and we declared these three functions, which is mint, burn and decimals. We tested. I asked you, given you some assignment to complete, to write more test. Here we set up the function, and here we tested initial state, test mint. Here is the test burn. Here I written some more couple of tests to test our smart contract, and after that we return this deploy script and we deployed it on Rootstock test network. So if you notice in this if you watch our ERC20 smart contract, in that video we imported our private key from MetaMask, created .env file, and inside that .env file we paste our private key, and that is not good practice. Sometimes what beginners and even advanced Solidity developers, they accidentally push their code, they forget to add the .env file in GitHub .ignore, and they accidentally push their code on GitHub, which leads to some security attacks. To avoid this, we are gonna encrypt our private key. I will show you how I encrypted and using cast, and to avoid some security attacks and to follow some security practices. For that you can use cast wallet. First I will show you my wallet here. So you can run this command, cast wallet list, and this is the Pandit local that I encrypted my private key from this address, and I will show you how you can do this. For that you can run I think wallet import, and here you can paste your private key, which is something like this, and after that you can name your wallet. Let's say I am giving my name wallet Pandit again, or Pandit2, and once you hit enter or the return in Mac, you will see it will gonna prompt you or ask you the password to set. So you have to set your password. Make sure you not forgetting, and put their password just like you do here in MetaMask. So this is how we encrypt a wallet. So let's redeploy again and redeploy our smart contract and interact with our smart contract. For that we are going to run, for redeployment we are going to run our script again. For script, inside the script folder we have this deploy.s.sol, and for the inside the deploy script we have deploy script contract, and we need to pass rpc -rpc url, which is we here declared rpc url. We need to broadcast transaction BROADC, yes, broadcast. We need to pass legacy. Make sure you are passing legacy, because if you don't pass legacy, our contract will not be deployed. We also need to pass account, which is I encrypted. You can see here my Pandit account here, my wallet name Pandit, and we need to pass sender, which is this one, your wallet address. Make sure you have faucets in your account. If you want to get a faucet, just go to faucets.rootstock.io. From here you can copy your address and paste here. We don't have any promo code. Just check here. I am not robot. I am indeed not robot, and hit this button. I already received tokens, so I'm not going to give myself again. And that's it. And go back to your terminal and hit the enter, and it is gonna ask me my password, which I set up in my cast wallet or the encrypted wallet while importing my private key, which I said you. So you can see here logs here, stablecoin deployed to and setting one EVM, enter key store password. So I am going to enter my password. So I enter my password, and you can see our transaction is pending. And let's wait for some couple of moments. It will be deployed on Rootstock test network, which we configured in last video. Here RPC and all the steps, and here we go, our success. You can see our contract is successfully deployed on Rootstock test network. Copy the address, go back to explorer.testnet.rootstock. Paste the address here, hit the enter, and you can see here our contract is deployed, indeed deployed on Rootstock test network. So let's go back and try to interact with our smart contract programmatically as a professional Solidity smart contract developer. For that, we are going to use cast, and first let's try calling read-only functions. For read-only functions, we have this command cast call, and let's check who is the owner of our contract, right? So cast call, and we need to pass contract address. Just copy it from here, and here we go. And we need to pass owner and this parenthesis, and also we need to pass RPC URL, which is let's copy it from here, and copying this from here and paste it, enter, and you can see here it return us our owner address. Why this 00 extra zeros? Because in Ethereum addresses or in Rootstock case, same in Rootstock case, there are 20 bytes or the you can say 40 hexadecimals long addresses, but they are often padded with zeros at the beginning to make them 32 bytes or the 64 hexadecimals long. That's why you are seeing this extra zeros here. This is exactly my address. This is the address x039, and the same address you can see here. Let's copy this, and let's say paste it here. I will show you. Let's comment it down, the same address, and copy it from here, my address, which is I deployed from, because in the contract you can see here deploy script, the deployer is message.sender, which is me, my address. So you can see here both the addresses are the same, 0x339, or the here if you add here 0x339, and you can see here 98 FV9. So that's it. Successfully learn how to call read only functions. Why I am calling these functions? Because if you remember, I in last video I explained where these functions are coming from inside our lib directory. You can see here open Zeppelin and contracts, and if you go here token erc20 erc20.sol, and you can see here if we find owner, here you can find owner of the contract inside this contract. If you search here 20 results, I'm not going to show you because it will be again long video. So I will show you how to how to interact with transaction functions. For that we have the command cast send, and we are going to mint some tokens here. So we need to pass again the contract address. Where's the contract address? Let's copy it from here, paste, and let's say we are calling this mint function. Which mint function? This one, this mint function. There we are passing two parameters as a to and amount. So let's call this mint function, and inside that mint function we have to pass address as well, uint 256 as an amount, right? And close this parameter with parenthesis. Make sure you are not giving space here, because if you give space here, the function signature will not accept and your transaction will fail. So make sure you are not giving space here, and you have to interact with your contract very carefully when passing functions. And now what we have to do is the recipient address. Just like you can see, I'm going to copy my address only because I want to mint myself. So you can give any recipient address here. You have to pass here recipient address. I forget to give here some. Yeah, now you have to pass some amount. Let's say some amount here, let's say some amount here. Also you need to pass this time your wallet name, let's say account Pandit, and now you have to pass RPC URL. Let's copy it from here because we are copy, you need to copy paste a lot. And let's say legacy because we are transaction and we got some error here, pass here. Yeah, I missed something here. What I did mistake inside my cast send, I forgot to add some commas here, I guess. Let's fix this and we'll send transaction again. Cast send, I'm giving the right contract address. I think I don't need to pass. It happens with everyone. Let's bear with me, I will fix this right here. You must need to handle the errors. You, as a smart contract developer, you must learn to handle the rare errors right here in terminal and fix. Let's make sure we are passing the right command here. Send our contract address and mint address UNT256, right? I forgot to add this outside the parenthesis, right? And now hit enter. Again we got error because I again forget here something this time. Let me make sure what is happening. I forgot to add 250 and now hit enter again. Yeah, again we are doing some mistakes here. So you can see here what errors, why this is happening, because I am passing double quotes here inside right in front of ERC, sorry, UNT256. So I need to delete this one, and now I think hopefully we are good to go, and hit enter. And you can see here it is asking me password. After entering the password, let's wait for some time, and we need to interact with the burn function as well. I just showed you, you can, by following this you can interact with, this is the kind of assignment you have. You can interact with as many functions as you can in that whatever in your contract. So you can see here our block hash, we successfully make a transaction or the call function. You can see here entire information related to your transaction. You can see block hash, block number, contract address, cumulative gas use, effective gas price, and from address, gas use, and entire logs which is JSON format here, and status 1 which is success. You can copy the transaction hash from here and go back to your Rootstock testnet explorer and hit enter, and you can see here status is successful. We successfully did a transaction a minute ago, and all the information you can check out here. So I am giving you an assignment just like we did in mint function, just like we interact with mint function using cast, interact with this burn function and decimal function. In decimal function, make sure this is the public pure, so you know now how to interact with read only and read write functions using the cast. I hope you got a understanding of how to interact with your smart contract in Foundry using cast command. So, and you got a better understanding how to interact with your smart contract and how to import wallet, and I will continue to make videos and here to help you to better smart contract developer, and I will see you in next one. Thank you.